Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new Let's Play. This time, we're actually not on PC, which is surprising. Yes, because I haven't recorded a game on the PlayStation 3 for a very, very long time. And when I thought I wanted to go back to this console, there was only one game that came to mind. Oh yes, Jak and Daxter. Wow. So this is a Naughty Dog game. It's one of the best, in my opinion, in gaming history. Well, like arguably one of the best games in gaming history. And I think when we get into this Let's Play, I'll explain more, and then you guys will see why. But yeah, we'll be playing the first one. The second one and the third one, I think, are absolutely brilliant, and that's where this franchise really kicks off and becomes like really great. But we're going to start with the first one because they're very different, shall we say, the first one and the other two. But I wanted to start with the first one simply because, you know, chronological order and all that. So let's get it. Oh my goodness, I'm very excited for this one. Oh, okay. Right, the loading might take a while. So yeah, might have to cut forward. Crikey, right. After about 2 years of loading, we finally made it in. Oh my goodness. Now just look at that title screen already. You can tell this is going to be a good game. So what it's doing is it's actually panning across all the areas that we're going to explore, I guess. So if you've never heard of this game, it was made by Naughty Dog, the same makers of Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted and The Last of Us, which is well, of course they're one of the most popular games to exist at the moment. So yeah, this was the sort of fourth and I guess like forgotten child of Naughty Dog. However, I think this is really a hidden gem, a real diamond in the rough. It is really a classic game, and one of the things that makes this game really famous and really a technological masterpiece, or at least like I guess like a historic video game, if nothing else, is that the fact that you can go from the start of this game all the way to the final boss without having to see a loading screen. Now that is impressive for 2001, I must say. How many games these days are you just like stuck with the loading screens? So that is really something. But yes, let's get in. We're going to start a new game. Oh yes. And yeah, I've actually played this game before. As you can see, I've got up to 80%. I haven't fully 100%ed it, but I think I got all the way to the end. But yes, we're going to start a new game this time. And let's get it. Let's view the cutscene. Oh my goodness.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Crikey, those are some evil-looking dudes. Uh-oh.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble!
Uh-oh.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, my goodness.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Holy moly, right. Oh, okay. First of all, inverted controls, I'm not having that. Right, there we go. The controls are working. Right. Okay, first of all, if that green dude wanted to discover the whole meaning of eco and all that, you know, I don't know why he asked the plants and the rocks. Surely he should have asked the people. I mean, that's just my unprofessional opinion. But yes, okay, so this game was made in 2001, and it is very old, and yeah, I'm playing the remastered version on the PlayStation 1, but it does look pretty darn good for its age. Holy moly. Oh yes. Right, so that cutscene was pretty confusing, so if you're pretty confused, I'll give you a little summary. Oh, and it's interrupted me already. Oh, great.
Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yes, I was getting to that, thanks. So basically, we, so Daxter, the orange rat dude on my shoulder, actually got transformed by that dark eco. So we need to go very far north and try and speak to some wise guy to turn him back. And to do that, we need power cells, which is basically... Oh, there's a way of looking in this game. What is it? Oh, yes. Oh, crikey, these are inverted, and there's not much you can do about that. Right, yeah, we need those things, which is a power cell. And these are trading dummies, for some reason. Oh, watch out for the spikes. Yes, I explained it already. So we need the power cells, and yeah, okay, this is like a tutorial level.
20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-grab zoomer.
Exactly. So we need this heat shield zoomer thing, and to do that, we need orbs and power cells. Basically, it's a very big like collectathon, this game. But what's really special about it is the cracking environments that you get to see. Yeah, the environments in this game really are something else, and yes, we will get into that in a bit. But yeah, so these green things are like orbs, and you collect those to do sorts of cool stuff. And if we look across here, this is where we get to go in the future. And that is basically a staple of this series right here. Wherever you look in the distance is most likely somewhere you have been or will be in the future. And that is really, really impressive, especially for 2001. Now, when... Oh, crikey, that is not good. Uh-oh. I actually think there's a shark in the water, so I have to be pretty careful. Please tell me I can go back. Oh, okay. I remember when I played this game when I was younger, there was a shark and it terrified the crap out of me. Holy moly. Yeah, it is not one to be messed with, I'll tell you that. But yeah, so I think we missed some stuff. So basically when we press start, it actually gives us the objectives. So we need to find 4 power cells before we can go back. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and a word of warning, I'm actually playing with a sort of a very old controller, because I have not played the PlayStation 3 for a very, very long time. I have a PS4 and I've got a PC as well. So those ones are like what I'm, you know, mainly playing on. Oh, okay, I know this. Sheesh. He's interrupted me, man. Holy mackerel.
And even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Yes, thank you. Please don't interrupt me right in front of the oh, ow, that was pretty painful. Yeah, please don't interrupt me in front of the spikes, Mr. Green Sage dude. Right, yeah, so my controller's not very sensitive. And yeah, so if I die, we'll say it's not my fault. Maybe. Potentially. But yeah. So these are the scout flies, and if you collect 7 of those, you get one of these. Oh, yes. Nice, and every power cell, Daxter does a funny little dance, which is pretty cool. So yeah, one gripe I do have about this game is the fact that the camera is very old-fashioned and very sluggish. They did improve these in the Jak 2 and Jak 3, which were absolutely brilliant games. I really, really thought that they were excellent. Oh, crikey. Right, yeah. But, yeah, so this game is more of like a very chill collectathon, you know. You can take it at your own pace, you can go where you want, you can do whatever you want. The other games are a lot darker, and they change the tone of the game. They sort of go Jak and Daxter GTA style, and that is really interesting. I really think it's a cool direction that they take the franchise in, and yeah, more about that in a second. Crikey. Alright, so they keep interrupting me. Don't worry. That's just for the tutorial levels.
That's a blue
They're at it again.
more
Sheesh.
concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Right. Let's get this tutorial level over with. Holy moly. Right, so, yes. Basically, this thing unlocks the door. And then, yeah, they, they throw a bunch of power cells at you all the time in this game. It's pretty cool. But,
Good work.
yes.
The blue eco caused
Nice.
the door to
That's what
open.
you need. You need the blue eco.
Breathe energy.
And there are also other types of ecos in here. Like green, which is the health. Then there's red, which is like the attacks. And then there's yellow, which is also like, oh, crikey, I did not mean that. Sheesh. I have to get good with these controls again. But yeah. So, back on the... wait, he's going to interrupt me, isn't he? I knew it. I knew it. Holy moly.
Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Wow, I totally didn't know that before. Sheesh. Right, okay. Nice. Right, so, yes. As I was saying, there are all different types of eco, and basically the most important ones are the blue and the green. And let's see if we can get up here. Oh my goodness. No, I want that orb. Oh, 49. Oh no, I think there's actually... So there's 50 in this level. We're missing one. Are you serious? Oh, there it is. Excellent. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get all the power cells and all the orbs in this game. But yeah, I'll see, because like I said, I haven't completed this game fully. I've got 80% before, so that's pretty good, but never all the way. Holy moly. But some of these power cells are really hidden, I must be honest with you. But yes, level 1 tutorial has been completed. And let's head back to see what the green man wants from us. Okay, so we can only go to the green sage's hut. Let's warp it.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Sheesh. Asks us for a favor and then he just tells us to get out. How rude. Anyway, I don't know what this green thing is, but it does look pretty cool. And one Easter egg is this is actually the plant from Crash Bandicoot, apparently. I've played a bit of Crash Bandicoot, for sure, and I can definitely see the influence on this game and Crash Bandicoot and like the similarities, which is really interesting because I've got the remastered Crash on PlayStation 4, and I've actually got the Crash 4 that came out a couple of years ago. So yeah, but I actually much prefer these games, and there is the... Oh my goodness, these controls. That is the zoomer thing that we need, but we need 20 power cells at least before we can do that. So the next mission is going to be to free up those green eco boxes, but that'll be for next time. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and we've completed the tutorial. Oh yes, so next time we shall venture out into the wild and see what we can do. And oh my goodness, that is Misty Island in the background. We do not want to mess with that. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.